reverse of fortunes for today. It's fine and dry in the south and turning very wet and windy across the north. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. Place there today because it is wet and it is windy there. Here's the details. Yes, it is actually a reverse of fortunes for most of us today. So whatever you woke up with yesterday morning, it is likely to be the complete opposite today. In the north, a weather front is moving in, bringing with it rain. And as we head through to the weekend, high pressure still holding on in the south, lower pressures close to the north, and that's where we see wetter and windier conditions. But for today, it is wind and rain moving into northern areas. Further south, it is dry and bright, but a chilly start to the day here. So this morning, it's clear for southern areas, temperatures hovering a few degrees either side of freezing, but mild with the cloud in the north, and here comes the rain. So rain through northwest Scotland and the Northern Isles. The winds will strengthen as we head through the day. A warning in force for the strength of the winds, 60 to 70 mile an hour gusts, and this band of heavy rain coming through. See this band of green here? This is line convection, organised, heavy, intense downpours with some squally winds. So when that comes through, boy, will you notice it. Colder behind with sunshine and a few wintry showers in the south after a sunny start clouding over. But today in the south, much milder than yesterday. Good morning. So I just want to set Andy a challenge because I have this picture. I have been on top of the Brighton i360 and I would rating, and I can tell you it is the perfect weather for him to do that down there as well, because actually the winds are light and it is largely fine and dry in the south. A very different story further north because it is cloudy, wet and windy. Here is what is going on right now. Clear conditions in the south, perfect if you want to head up that Brighton i360, but wet, windy weather knocking on the door of Scotland. A warning in force for the strength of the winds. We're looking at 60 to 70 mile an hour gusts of wind, heavy rain here. A complete reverse of fortunes from where we were yesterday. The heavy band of rain moves away from northern Scotland, colder air in here later, even some wintry showers. The rest of Scotland, northern England, Northern Ireland, a very wet, windy afternoon. In England and Wales, after a fine, dry, sunny start, slowly clouding over in the west. And here, milder than it was yesterday. How do things pan out as we head through the next 7 days? Well, actually, yesterday was a bit fresher for many of us. Temperatures sitting around average, and I think it felt cool because it's just been so mild. Now, we'll look at the theme for the next 7 days across the north of the UK. So this is Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England. Temperatures are above average for the majority of the week. Percentage chance of rainfall. We have our band of heavy rain today. It is drier, fresher tomorrow, but then the rest of the week and into next week remains unsettled with more wind and rain. Fortunes further south for England and Wales for the next 7 days. Again, temperature-wise, we are above average by day and by night. Some exceptionally mild nights to come. And that's 13 on Saturday. We could get up to 15 or 16 degrees. Percentage chance of rainfall across the south of the UK. Well, actually, it doesn't look too bad. High pressure close by, keeping it largely dry, with the chance of showers on Saturday.